Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, FAA reverses controversial aircraft testing limitation. DJI debuts new flip drone. Avilution's new air data computer takes flight. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. FAA reverses controversial aircraft testing limitation. After receiving numerous complaints, the FAA overturned a policy set in December involving experimental aircraft testing. The regulation limited aircraft in Phase 1 to operating out of only a single airport. The Order 8130.2K was issued on August 28th and took effect in December. It cut down the number of airports permitted for Phase 1 flight testing. The previous wording stated, quote, "This aircraft may only operate from, identify name of airports, to be filled in by the appropriate inspector or DAR. This enforced no specific cap on the number of airports that could be listed. The more recent wording allowed only one airfield to be listed, though, quote, a second airfield may be listed with valid justification of a specific flight test or safety requirement. Organizations like the EAA had a big problem with the limitation, especially since Phase 1 requires ensuring that the aircraft can operate in different environments. With only one field permitted for use, inspectors could not verify an aircraft's performance with various runway surfaces, wind conditions, or traffic volumes. The FAA's new policy memo reverses the change in Phase 1 limitations, bringing back the original allowance, only requiring the DAR to evaluate and list approved airports in the test area for Phase 1 operations. After the break, Airbus delivers H225M helicopters to France.
Looking for a new generation of proven and efficient aviation power plants that boast modern engineering, electronic ignition, and both direct and gear drive systems? With 100 horsepower to 240 horsepower, the Skyline and Redline engines offer uncommon value in an overpriced industry. Whether you are looking for fixed wing or rotor, MW Fly Americas has been established to service the American market with dedication and expertise. MWFlyAmericas.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Airbus delivers H225M helicopters to France. Airbus Helicopters announced the delivery of two H225M helicopters to the French Armament General Directorate, the first of 8 ordered in 2021. They will replace the Pumas now in service overseas in French Guiana, Djibouti, and New Caledonia, and will be operated by the French Air and Space Force. Their deployment will harmonize the helicopter fleet of the French Air and Space Force and will be used for operational missions, search and rescue, and utility. Comac ramps up production for C919 jet. The Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China recently shared plans to bump its C919 jet production capacity up to 50 in 2025. This would help put the jetliner on course to compete with some of the world's best-selling aircraft. The commercial aircraft field is almost exclusively made up of 2 manufacturers, Boeing and Airbus. Their designs, specifically the B737 and A320 families, have long been known as the best-selling airliners in the world. China decided it was time to take a stab at the industry by producing its first homegrown jetliner. Spirit Airlines chops 200 employees amid bankruptcy. As it pushes through Chapter 11 bankruptcy process, Spirit Airlines has been looking for any way to cut costs and hit its $80 million reduction target. The latest development is the carrier's decision to drop roughly 200 employees. Quote, "We are executing on plans to right-size our organization to align with our current fleet size and level of flying and ultimately optimize our airline. After reviewing our organizational structure, we have made the difficult decision to eliminate approximately 200 positions from various departments across the airline." End quote. Frontier's Q4 stats revive push for increased pilot pay. Frontier Group Holdings' recent fourth-quarter guidance has become a foundation for its pilots to continue advocating for increased pay. The report showed an impressive increase in revenue and operational performance for the carrier. The Frontier Airline Pilots Association said, quote, "Frontier pilots have been instrumental in driving the airline's growth and profitability," end quote. Captain Michael Maynard, chapter of the Frontier ALPA, said, quote, "We remain at the bottom of the pay scale among other U.S. pilots flying the same aircraft, and we call on management to prioritize long overdue improvements," end quote. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. DJI debuts new Flip drone. DJI recently launched its new Flip drone to cater to content creators and newbies. The Flip drone is a compact, foldable model that weighs under 249 grams, making it highly portable and exempt from FAA registration requirements for recreational use. It's equipped with a 1.3-inch CMOS sensor capable of capturing 48 MP photos and shooting 4K HDR videos at 60 frames per second. The Flip also features intelligent shooting modes like Drone, Circle, Rocket, and Boomerang. Its Master Shots feature automatically creates edited sequences from diverse camera movements, and Focus Track allows for creative subject tracking. The DJI Flip's intelligent flight battery provides up to 31 minutes of flight time, and its parallel charging hub charges 2 batteries at once to reduce downtime. It can be controlled with the DJI RC-N3 or RC2 remote controllers, or via the DJI Fly app, which also supports voice control for hands-free operation. The drone uses intelligent noise filtering for better audio recording. As compared to the DJI Neo, the Flip offers better video quality and advanced features, though enthusiasts may still prefer higher-end models like the DJI Mini Pro. The Flip is available for $439, with options for the DJI RC2 controller at $639 and the Fly More combo at $779. After these messages, Avilution's new Air Data Computer takes flight.
The legendary Bede 4-seat program is building an exciting future for those who want a rugged 4-seat family flyer with a proven history. The SureWings program produces a complete kit and builder assist program that gives you everything you need to be flying a Bede 4CS in record time. For conventional kit builders, Bede Aviation has parts, partial kits, and full kits for the 190-mile-per-hour Bede 4C that has logged thousands of hours. Visit SureWings.com and BedeAviation.com for more details.
Welcome back. Avilution's new Air Data Computer takes flight. Avilution's new FAA-approved Air Data Computer upgrade recently took flight for the first time on board the Eclipse 500 jet. The software aims to serve as a solution for older aircraft looking for modern tech upgrades. Avilution, an avionics software company, is based at Huntsville International Airport in Alabama. Its extensible flight system software was paired with the Resurgent Aviation Solutions ADC replacement, designed specifically for the Eclipse 500. Skytron Avionics, which also operates out of Huntsville, was responsible for integrating the hardware elements with the ADC modification. The current ADC for most Eclipse 500 very light jets has a poor reputation, known for having frequent failures, limited availability, and high costs. This often causes operational concerns for pilots due to unreliable flight data provided by the faulty unit. Resurgent sourced a replacement for the system and added the Avilution XFS to improve safety while maintaining the original design. The solution is part of Avilution's primary ambition. The company aims to develop software-based avionics that are not restricted to specialized hardware, while addressing the critical safety requirements unique to the aviation industry. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.